syncing. Oh wait. Hey man. Yeah. Okay, so welcome guys to Chums Unscripted. You're chilling with your man NK and
TK.
You are watching episode 9. Okay, I'm feeling the energy now. I don't know why, but okay, cool. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please like the video.
Share the video.
Appreciate that. Ring the notification bell so that if we release another episode, you like what we're talking about, what we're doing, the vibes and things, you get a notification when we do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. I forgot that the startup thing. But
the intro thing.
Yeah, the intro.
Even practice the thing.
I practiced and I completely forgot about it. But what's the name? That girl said I should use my bedroom voice a bit more. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it out. You know.
This nigga was being extra.
Loud. You know. I can't speak to my homies in the garden the same. It just doesn't work. You know.
You thought when I told you that, right?
Yeah.
That you talk different. You talk to females.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's not true. I'm like, okay.
Loud, man. You know.
Cool,
but yeah, so we're gonna start the episode.
Yeah.
Please allow us to take care of you. If you're watching this in the morning, allow us to make your day.
Ferb.
What going?
Girl, that must call.
Who is this?
You know. I'm not tired now. I'm busy anyways.
Pick up your call, brother. It's all good. Pick
Yeah?
up your call. It looks like you might wanna pick that up. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna say yeah.
Alright, cool. And then we're gonna be joined by online. Yeah, so it's a trifecta, innit?
Actually, we got mics. We're using mics.
We got mics. Thank you, 13 subscribers.
Yeah.
We got the the equipment because we're getting slightly more subscribers. Slow growth, but it's better than last week, and it's better than the week before that. It's better than the week before that week.
Takes time, bro.
It takes time. So, well about it.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine we growing individually,
Oh,
and the channel grows as well.
The channel grows.
That'll be dope.
We get a synergy and things. Yeah. We have a couple of things planned that's in the background, right? We want to do some more short form videos for you guys. We want to do some interviews and more guests. We were also thinking about doing going out and speaking to people with different perspectives on different topics, and we wanna get as much input about it. Like we want unfiltered truths out there. So we're trying to work that out
because we're trying to get different perspectives. Because my like the way I see life is not the way he sees life.
It's not the way that Kari sees life either.
So we're all different in ways, but the good thing is just like, okay, cool, we accept each other, we listen to each other.
There's a synergy.
Sometimes you're like, okay, you know what? I didn't see that way.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
But it's nice to see that way, and I want more of those little snippets, and I feel like there's a lot of people. When you're watching an interview, right, and you're like, I had something to say about that topic, but like no one asked me, and I'm just like sitting at home watching someone else, and I'm like, no, like this. I want you to look at it from you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like there might be more people like that out there that want their perspective heard. I want to hear that.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you ever see us on the streets,
holla at the homies.
Holla at us. Just come in, say your piece. If you have anything you want to say, or if you just want to say hi, it's all good. We don't mind.
We just want to talk, not give advice.
Yeah, no, we're not there. This is not a therapy session. This is just Chums Unscripted. We're just having chats, giggles. If you have something deep you want to talk about, let's talk about it. If you have something light, vanilla, let's talk about it. Because I also feel like in a world where things are just getting more and more dreadful, we don't want to feed into too much of the negative things going out there, right? Like, we get it, It's like there is a lot more important things happening out there, but there's no other channel for that, Yeah, so we're trying to just
that's how we avoid certain topics, certain things.
Yeah, some things are just too deep.
We're not ready for that type of shit. And I don't think certain topics. I'm not
knowledgeable enough in it.
That's
to give my opinion. I don't know enough to be. I don't want to sit here and talk out of my ass to you guys about shit I don't know.
Especially
I can't do that.
This other YouTuber that I used to follow. I used to follow her, right?
Yeah.
But she would run the narrative on a certain thing, right?
Yeah.
But not see both sides of the coin. Only just focus on one side.
Focus
right?
on one side of the
So now
thing,
people are trying to explain to her, like literally, she'll go like to different podcasts and they'll interview her. Okay, you said this. Then she's like, yeah, I said that because of whatever. It's like, but if you're on this tip, this could happen. Then she's like, dude, she made herself look like an idiot multiple times. And I'm like, after a while, I'm like, you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the same thing is like, please don't unsubscribe. We're trying not to be, like it reminds me of Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He said, one of the most dangerous things is to think you know to know something so much that you think you know everything about it and not know enough to know that there's still more that you don't know. Damn. You know what I mean?
That was basically a case.
Yeah, it's basically. Like you think you're knowledgeable in a certain topic so much so that you think you know everything, but you don't know that you don't know certain things, so you're not able to receive that information. I don't want that. Nah. I want us to be open-minded. I want you to be like, yo,
ready to learn, ready to listen,
you know
type thing.
Yeah.
You know, because when you start being cocky and saying nah, this and that,
bro,
people will educate you and you're like,
hey, bro, people will put you in your place, innit?
Bro.
So, that's crazy.
Nah, this shit is crazy though.
Yeah, so we have a whole new system. We're also recording our screen, so you guys might be able to see some of the things we do, some of the things we. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for the ChatGPT thing. But yeah.
You can't find it.
I'm just checking. There's a. It's this one. Yeah, it makes sense.
Sure?
Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Let me get the magnifying glass so that I don't have to like leave the thing to. There we go. You cool with that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Alright. That's logo. This was the. Okay, cool. So we have a couple things set up for you guys. But I think I want to start with your topics. And then maybe we'll swap between the two. Okay. Your topic and then one of those topics.
Okay.
And stuff, yeah.
I don't have much. But anyways, the first topic is 20-year gaps.
20-year gaps, okay? NK who's editing, 20-year gaps.
Actually, that's better.
But the problem is, I say that, but like when I'm editing, it's more visual than a hearing. If I'm hearing, then that means I have to watch the whole thing to hear someone say 20-year gap.
And then, like, the thing is, I've realized with our podcast, right?
Yeah.
It's like our episodes. Usually we have, like, I think 4 or 5 main topics.
Yeah.
But we end up, like, branching out as we go, bro.
We talk about anything and everything.
You see? So it's like, okay, cool. There's, like, side topics, whatever. Yeah. Okay, cool. 20-year gaps, right? Okay. So, I mean, it's not much to say about it. Just imagine, right? You have a daughter. She's 19. And she brings home a nigga who's 20 years older than her, saying that, yo.
19 plus 20, that's 39.
But he's like pushing maybe, 40, going to the 50s there. Going to the 50s. Saying that, yo, this is the guy that I want to marry, proposed and everything. Yeah. We just need your blessing. Your blessing.
Okay, so crazy, because I was speaking to Rage about this last time. I was like, I don't want to. There are things that I know are wrong, but it's mainly because society has deemed it so, and it's just a narrative. I want to understand why I feel that way. Like, what are the negative implications? What is this? What is this? What is this? So I feel like let's try and do the same thing with this one, right? Because obviously, 19-year-old with 40 going to 50, wrong. It just feels wrong. Right? We just, in our bones, we know.
How long were you scouting this girl?
Brother, concerned.
I'm concerned, my guy.
But like, it's something that we know, like instinctively we just feel like that's wrong. But we don't know, like, okay, not that we don't know, but we haven't broken it down to what about it actually makes it so wrong. So like, I'm thinking right off the bat, I'm like, she might not know what she's getting herself into. She might think so, because the things that I thought I was into, that I thought I knew at 19, compared to the knowledge I have now, like a couple years later, is like world changing. Like if I could go back 5 years and tell myself what I know now, I would have a different perspective. So I feel like she's not ready. I feel like she doesn't know what she's. I feel like she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. And I know, like, most of the time, you know, they usually say, like, I know what I'm getting myself into. You're just judging me based on your thing and stuff. And I'm just like,
I'm young,
you think I'm young? I'm like, I hear you, but I'm like, are you actually doing this to commit to this relationship for a long period of time? In which case, do you really think you have come to understand yourself? Because you just left high school, all right? You just left high school. You either in your first or second year in uni. Do you think you understand yourself enough in those different environments to be able to commit in a certain relationship? Do you think you know your wants so well that you're okay with that? And Mr. 40-year-old man, 19-year-old, like the difference in maturity and everything
is
massive,
bro.
And sometimes maybe someone is mature, but the difference in life experience is incredible. And I feel like
too much of a gap.
It's too much.
It's too much of a gap, dude. Because at the same time, it sounds like, okay, cool. Even like, let's say us, 23-year-olds, right? And then you're trying to slide on a teenager. It's still different,
Bruh. It's a difference.
It's like different.
It's a difference.
It's like the mentality. You don't know shit. Because you're fresh out of high school. Everything's sweet. Because I was on the same tip. That's why I know what I'm talking about.
The things that look like sugar and candy to you, for me, I just like, for example, money. Easy example, right? For a person that just left high school, that was like struggling, asking for lunch money, whatever the case might be, send them like 2K almost every month. They're gonna be like, what?
Like, ooh, that's life changing, bro.
Life changing, you know what I mean?
Like, ooh,
2K, we're taking out. He's taking me to restaurants I've never been to, clubs. I'm taking flights to Joburg, to wherever. We're doing this, we're doing that. For someone who's at that age, that's almost overwhelming the expectations of things. But for someone who's like, if you do that for a 25-year-old, she's like, yeah, that's nice, but that's not life. That's not what life is about. They can easily quickly shut that down and be like, that's not what life is about. They're not as easily impressed about it. They're like, yeah, it's impressive that you can do that, but I know you can do those things and be a horrible person inside.
It also depends on how, when, like, you know, let's say she's now 25, right? But from 19 going up 18, she's been doing, like, living that kind of life. Then she is getting used to that kind of life. You know?
From 19 to 25.
From 19 to 25, she became independent. She knows how life goes and shit like that. And some nigga
and then comes in with that.
She'll be like, no, let's slow down.
Let's slow down.
And, you know, do this and this and that. So it's always like,
don't try and show me too much.
You know, there's always factors into this, bro.
Because I don't have a problem with the fact that she's getting spoiled and getting money and stuff, but I need, I don't know how to communicate this, but I need her to know exactly the kind of situation she's getting herself into. You know what I mean? Like, what are the repercussions for that decision? Because some people say, I'm going to give you this amount of money, I'm going to give you this amount of affection, and I'm doing that on the basis that you're going to do this for me. You know what I mean? It might not be sex, it might not be what do you call this, affection. It might just be like, okay, cool, like when I need you, I call you, you need to be here, right? And sometimes it's not even about the money.
That's
right.
crazy.
So you could be a 40-year-old that doesn't have money, right? She could be a 19-year-old who's starting to get the money, right? I'm like, still, I have an issue with that in terms of, does she know exactly what she's getting herself into? She hasn't given herself time to learn more about herself. And maybe people mature early, bro. Maybe some 19-year-old is like, yeah, maybe she really does understand. She's not just saying it, but she really is of that level now.
Yeah, some people mature early.
Yeah.
But like it depends on circumstances, a lot of factors.
And know. Is it really... I'm scared that at 19 you're being taken advantage of. Right? So I feel like he's 40. He's had how many years of trying? You can try a 19-year-old every year for 20 years. And then you're the one that he finally got the things right.
You see.
He did it the first time, he's like, okay, no, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
second time, I shouldn't say this. This. And then at 40, you're like, yeah, cool, I got this. And then now you're being manipulated into it. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
So,
I mean, it's like a similar thing with, like I said yesterday, when we were just having a talk and shit like that. Like, I didn't understand why niggas did this in high school.
Yeah.
Like, matric, grade 12, see niggas going after grade 8.
12,
you know,
grade 12, 18-year-old niggas going after 13 20-year-old girls.
You see, because they
Just
know those girls are easy. They still want.
They're easy. Yeah. They struggled in their league, and then they moved down a league.
Easy.
They're like, okay, now let's try something easier.
So
13-year-olds easily impressed by grade 12s, because to 12s like they're bigger, they're more mature, they say clever things, they're funnier. You know what I mean? They have experience, and it's like, yeah, but like once you get to that age, you're like, yeah, I could play it, innit? But it's tough.
Crazy.
It's tough. It's tough.
Gap.
It's tough. Tell us what you guys think. Like, are you guys comfortable with the 19 and with the 20-year-old gap? And if you are okay with it, like, under what terms? Are you okay with it regardless of the situation? Are you saying that, like, yeah, she's 19, she's past the legal age, let her do whatever she wants? Or are you saying it's fine if she's certain that it's a love thing and she's able to pull back? Like, under what condition are you saying the 20-year gap is fine? I think also only have a problem with the 20-year gap when said partner is under 20.
Under 20.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I find it easier to say a 21-year-old girl and a 45-year-old man. I find it slightly easier for me to be like, I can take that gap between them. You know, I feel like you are now past the age of naivety. You know, like you have experienced life a little.
Yeah.
You know, and you are aware of what these people want and those kind of things. And I feel like you made a more reasonable decision when you said yes to that relationship as opposed to a 19-year-old or person under 20. You know, that's so what are your perspectives? Let us know, and we'll take that into consideration. You might tell us something and we'll be like, oh snap, you know what, 19 and 45 is the thing. It's the thing. You never know, brother. You never know. Someone could just spell it out for you, like A, B, C, and D, my guy. You'd be like, wow. So what I was missing there was a C.
Because I'm like, the way I see it, I see it from when I was 19.
Yeah.
And how I saw life. Because matric, 18, we all had plans like, yo, after high school, I'm going to do this, this and this, get a job at 25.
I'm supposed to have a house, brother.
You see? And then when you find the real, like 19, it's like, shit is sweet still. Like,
yeah, shit is sweet still. You still haven't, like, reality hasn't really,
sunk in.
Yeah.
And then 20, you're like, Okay, 21, you're like, I see.
22, you're like, yeah, we know.
We
know.
This shit is a scam.
The system is a scam, innit? We've been getting fucked since fucking primary school. They've been manipulating us and massaging our brains to their liking from primary school already.
Bruh, nah, dude.
That's crazy.
It's crazy though. It's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the 20-year-old grape. Like I said, please give us your perspectives. We genuinely want to know. Right? If you don't want to throw it in the comments, maybe do it privately. It's fine. Let's have a look at it there. And we'll keep you anonymous, of course. We have an Instagram actually. We never plugged our Instagram, innit?
Yeah, we never plugged most of our shit because
we're still planning and sorting things out. There's a lot for us to do. Yeah. But we do have an Instagram. We'll put it here. DM us on Instagram, and if you have anything to say, we'll keep you anonymous and stuff, and we'll keep things moving. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Domo
arigato gozaimasu.
Anyways, your topic or my topic next?
Just choose one of these, innit?
Okay, cool.
I got lazy after I figured out that we could do this. Like, there's no reason for me to work hard. Okay, let me go to these ones. These ones were a little bit boring and more formal, but I feel like it's a nice transition from what we're doing now.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, I find number 5 quite interesting.
Number 5. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one is, let's talk about it, alright? So balancing work and personal life in your 20s. Balancing work and personal life in your 20s is hard.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in your 20s in South Africa, most of the jobs that our young kids are getting are call center jobs. Those hours are crazy. Most of them are retail jobs. Those hours are crazy. You find yourself working on your weekends. You find yourself waking up until 9 at night or 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, you know? So I feel like, and that's also something that you don't mentally prepare yourself for. You think about it, you're like, yeah, I'll be able to handle this, or oh, it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be difficult, but I'll just, I'll get through it.
Yeah.
And then when you're actually in it, you're like, oh no, like. For me, I realized, like, when I was working at Merchants, the call center, like, you niggas were not seeing me on my weekends at all.
Yeah, I think it was MIA.
Bruh, like, and I just needed the money.
And the thing is, you were off on Mondays?
It was Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Which is like, bruh,
nobody is available at that time. You know what I mean? So, like, I realized then, it's like, I now needed to organize my time differently. I had to, like, say... I'm gonna sleep at this time because I'm waking up like maybe at 3 a.m. To get ready for this job. I'm getting home at this time. I need to cook. I need to do this, and now I need to like try and organize that. And then my free time, you niggas aren't gonna be available, so I need to work out something else for enjoyment and stuff. And I feel like we just don't. Nobody tells you how to think about that in high school. And I feel like it would be nice if somebody had told me before I got the job. It's like as soon as you get your hours, organize them so that you don't get burnout.
Yeah.
Because those 2 days when you're off, it doesn't feel like you're off. It just feels like you're preparing for work again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because now you need to do washing, you need to do cleaning, you need to do a lot of things, cooking. You need to sort out other things that you couldn't sort out during the week.
You know what I mean?
Working.
I'm trying to go to the gym.
You see?
I'm trying to meet new people. I'm trying to hang out with my homeboys. It feels like you don't have enough time.
You see?
To do all those things.
Because especially for me with the current work that I'm doing, it's just like the hours is crazy and it's like it's tiring at the same time. Because when I get home, okay, cool, I do my workout thingy. Yeah. I bath, I eat, and that's pretty much it. You know. Yeah. Damn. Chatting, you know, during the week, you know, I don't chat like like that.
During the
So maybe when we talking, it's usually like, yo, bruh, thumbnail. Do that and this, whatever.
Like it's literally we're only talking like on a specific topic that you need to get done. It's nothing casual. It's not like, yo, did you see the episode of GGK? Like, bro, I don't have time for that.
Because he's like, nah, you should get on that. I'm like, yeah, I'll get on it when I can.
When I can, bro. I have a meeting like in a few minutes, brother.
You see. So it's different. Yeah. Especially for me, since like I'm looking for like relationship type shit. Yeah. It's kind of hard because now I'm like, I'm tired. You know, it's just like,
I'm exhausted. Do I really want to go out on a Saturday?
I see.
On my one day off, do I really want to do that?
Because Saturdays, sometimes I work, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Sundays is church.
Oh, my God.
So it's like, Saturday is the only day you actually get to like rest.
Easy.
Monday to Friday at work. Saturday, you might rest. Sunday, you definitely not because you might go to church or you have this and that to do for the family. So it's like, Saturday is the one day I have. Do I really want to give Saturday to this person that I don't know, that I think, and then I meet them and I'm going to spend money that I worked hard for, and then they're going to give me shit.
That's so frustrating.
And then it's a catfish.
So frustrating.
And then they don't come. And then there's...
So pissed.
And it's like, what are you doing with my time? What do you... You know, and I feel like that's the thing. But... What would you say? Because I feel like, okay, obviously the situation is bad for both of us, and you especially with your job and how taxing it is and exhausting and shit. But like, at least on weekends you're off. Of course you choose, but on weekends that you want to be off on, you can actually be off, and I feel like that's God's grace.
Yeah. Because
if it was compulsory and they gave you shifts,
I'll be fucked, bro.
That
would be fucking out, bro. I'll be mad. Bro.
Yeah.
Because now the way I'm spending my weekends when I'm off, I want to spend it in a way that will make me happy. Yeah. Especially if I'm gonna take someone out and I'm like, yo, let's go out. Yeah. And we get there and you're on some bullshit. I'll be like so pissed to a point where it's just like, you know what? Let's end the date. Or we end in the date. Okay, maybe I might not end it there. We'll finish the date, but after that, just know I'm not putting in the same energy.
I'm blocking you.
I'm just like, nah, you're wasting my time for this.
You're wasting my time for this, brother. Nah, that's why like most of the dates I go with now, it's either with girldom or friends that I like, that I know. Because I know with my friends, it's none of that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like we go out, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna make this plan. You know what I mean? I know what I'm giving, I'm gonna receive it, and I know if I don't receive it, it's because of, you know what I mean. So I have that expectation with them, which is a little pressure, but like I'm sure they have the same expectation for me. But now with just a rando, I know.
Especially with,
what was that?
I have no idea. Especially with Boo.
Yeah.
Girl that I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Like there are days when I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's 9:30. Let's say it's 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, she'll be like, oh no, you're sleeping now. Like, no, whatever. I'm like, I'm working. She's like, please, right? She'll say, please, can we just like talk a little while? And I'm like, you know,
I really don't wanna.
You know, I don't wanna, but at the same time, I'm trying to build something with this person. I'm like, okay, cool. You have until 10. Then she's like, yay. Then we talk. Right? It's just like one of those things where if I'm investing in a person,
and then at 10 you be like, guys, it's time. It's like, no, it's like, no, shut up, shut up. It's 10 now.
You see. Yeah. So it's like, of course, I appreciate that she wants me to.
She wants the attention.
She wants the attention and everything.
You know that's because then you know you're getting the energy though. You know that's nice.
That's nice and everything.
At the same time.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, at the same time, I'm kind of fearing all this energy and time that I'm investing in this person.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't work out?
What if it doesn't work out?
But what if it does? That's like the gamble that you.
And then you think about all my sleepless nights. Remember when you used to be like on the phone until like fucking 6 in the morning, brother? 8 in the morning, just chapsing a thing.
Hey, dude.
Just be like, yo, I don't know what you've been talking. I can't even remember what we were talking about.
Wow.
But like you be up in the morning, like 8 in the morning. See, things that's something I can't do anymore, bro. I can't. Like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm not touching my phone. I'm reading a book. I'm relaxing. I'm listening to music, whatever. 10 o'clock, I'm done. I'm actually sleeping now. Don't even bother. Like unless if it's an emergency, don't even bother. Don't text me after 9. Call me after 9 if it's an emergency. And then at 10, I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
I hope you're fine.
I hope you're good. You know what I mean?
Deal with it. Just tell me which hospital you're at tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Because another thing is, like, if you call me after 10, I'm most definitely assuming it's an emergency. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely going to pick up. That's the thing. I definitely pick up. But if I see you some BS, I'm going to tell you off. And then, hopefully we're still friends afterwards.
I'm like, nah, don't do that, bro.
I'm waking up at 4 in the morning tomorrow, at 5 in the morning tomorrow. I have a whole week ahead of me. I need to be fresh. I need to think.
Bro.
And you just, like, you're actually telling me, like, some random shit like, yo, bro, do you see what happened on TV? Just cut the call. What you mean? Did I see what happened?
I wish I could just come over and slap your ass, boy.
Like, what do you mean, bro?
What you mean?
Nah. What is Goldem doing though?
Goldem.
Yeah.
Nah, she's studying.
She's studying. Dope. What is she studying? If you know.
I said business administration.
Business. Oh yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
But she wants to go into what is it? Accounting.
Really?
Accounting type shit. I'm like, yo, no. It wasn't that. It was the lawyer. Now I remember.
Oh,
because you're talking about you want to send niggas to jail.
Oh yeah.
And she's like,
the accounting, brother.
And then she's like, the way you niggas like break girls' hearts, I have to send you.
I have to cuff these niggas.
You know,
I have to cuff them, but like obviously the other cuff. But okay, no, that's crazy. But like, any advice for the balance of work and personal life in your 20s? Any advice? Any little pointers you can just be like?
I mean, you said it already. Like, value your time.
Yeah.
Know how to use it wisely.
Yeah.
Just like if you feel like something is just like, maybe a person is wasting your time, just.
Just allow that, innit?
Allow that shit.
Yeah.
Because the drama.
Yeah. And also, another thing, leave work at work.
Yeah.
Please, leave work at work.
Bro, that's true. Because, like, every time we're walking home and shit with my brother, so now, like, big bro is, like, pissed and shit. Like, yo, we saw that shit. And I'm like, bro, just let it go.
Allow it, bro.
Because for him, he gets irritated by every single little thing. And I'm like, nah, bro, be like me, just...
Be water.
Just be water. Just flow the shit. That's work shit. We think about it when
you break it work. Yeah.
But for now,
don't take it home, bro.
I'm just hungry. Let's just get home, eat, and just chill.
Yeah.
It's either like we'll play games after that, or just chilling. Just like get your mind out of like the work shit.
Yeah. I feel
don't make your like work your life.
Don't let your work interfere with your life. Because I feel like for me, it's like I was getting to that point where like I was letting work Because like with my work environment, right? It's not like the people that are rude or the whatever the case might be. So like sometimes it's just you feel like someone should be able to do certain things, they don't do it, and you come up with a system, and the system is not followed, and you have to come and like reprimand someone and whatever. And like I'm exhausted, and then I leave work and I have this face, and I'm just like I feel like I keep that face all the way until I get home, and then when I get home, then I'm like, okay.
Because this other time we jumped off the same taxi, right?
Oh
I see this nigga walking in front, then I just sneaked up behind him. I'm like, yo, this nigga's like flipping like about to punch fish. I could tell the nigga's tired and shit. Like, nah, what the fuck is?
Like I'm tired. Like what? Like who is like what? Like how dare you, bro? Like how dare you? I was like, oh shit, it's you, bro. Like almost threw hands.
Nigga was about to throw hands.
Nah,
like,
bro.
yo, what's up? He's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, and like that's something I'm trying to leave it at work. But I feel like at the moment I'm transitioning to the point where like it's a transition all the way till I get home. But I want it to be that like as soon as I lock the work doors and stuff, put in the codes and everything, and I close the office, I'm like, this is home course now, you know.
This is time for my personal life.
Yeah, this shit. This is time for my personal life, and like if I bump into someone, I want to give them good energy, you know. I want to smile and be like, hey, like good, nice to see you, man, nice to see you.
Hey, but sometimes it's hard, bro.
Oh, it's hard, dog.
Because for me personally, I don't want to take my work shit, stress, and just like take it and get home and just like,
and then do it, yeah.
You see?
And I feel like I
hate that.
That's a skill, you know?
Yeah.
It takes time to get there. Because sometimes you don't think you're doing it, but you are. Especially for people that are working from home. Mm-hmm. I wonder how they transition it. Because for me, like I said, it's easy for me to be like, I leave work, I close the doors. I'm transitioning all the way until I get home. And then when I get home, I'm like, okay, I'm at home now, and I relax. Yeah. But then for them, it's like, you close the laptop, be like, bitch!
You see?
You know what I mean?
Because for you, it's easier because you're like, on your way home, you're still fighting that demons.
Yeah.
Just like, fighting. Okay, I'm winning. Get home. I won.
You know what I mean? It's a whole different setting. It's different vibes. And
working from home, your husband maybe, like your wife just gets home and you're like closing your laptop, like, bitch. Get your like wife busy at the kitchen trying to cook something. Busy like, yo, can you believe whatever?
Can you believe this attitude? What if it's like, what do you want to eat? Like, listen. It's like, why are you turning to me like that? Like, you don't. Why are you making my day worse?
Now it's an argument.
Now it's an argument. Now, you know what I mean? So like, I wonder how people handle it. Like,
that's crazy though.
Yeah. And are they aware of the amount of strain it's giving them?
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like some people might be like, no, I'm okay with it. But like, you don't realize the deterioration you're experiencing slowly throughout the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's concerning. It's concerning. But yeah, I think that's our advice, our 2 cents on that, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still figuring it out as well, bro.
Right.
I'm only 23, so it's like, yeah, bro.
It's every day we learn something new.
Yeah.
Every day we learn something new.
Every day we learn something new. Every year it's a different.
It's a whole different vibe, isn't it?
It's a whole different vibe. A new mission.
This is a nice looking mic. Just saying.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
It is. I really like the design.
Get 2, just like,
Yeah, and then we can each hold it. Editing is gonna be trash, but yeah. But like at least maybe we can like keep it closer and it's like, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go.
Just like life. We'll figure things out as we go.
Yeah.
But you have another topic for us?
Yeah. So my other topic is being a man.
Being indoor.
You know, the struggles of being a man. Cause bro, that shit is hard, bro.
It's tough.
It's tough.
And then for people that are in Western countries, where it might be slightly different and the expectations might not be as pronounced as we experience them, please do understand that we are in South Africa, Cape Town. So culture, tradition, and social norms still play a huge role.
Yes.
You know, like maybe with other countries, the culture might not be as profoundly pronounced, but for us, we still,
we're still on that tip.
Yeah,
You know, like for most of us, actually, we're still on that term. Because for me personally, like, of course, I have like a certain view of being a man.
Yeah. What it means to you.
Yeah, what it means to, like, to me to be a man, right? So, but hopefully, like, this vision that I have, or this image that I have of being a man, is something that I also will become later on in my life and shit like that. And so it's like getting to that point is just like hard, bro. It's like, okay, cool. As a man, you should be able to take care of your family. You should be able to protect them. You should be able to, you know, care for them. Those type of things. Yeah. So it's like sometimes it's just like it gets overwhelming to a point. It's like it's like damn, and you can't really talk about it like that because you're not trying to look a certain way. Because for men, one thing that we have, which can be like our downfall, is fucking pride,
brother. The monster called pride.
You see, so it's like it's a good thing.
Yeah, but it helps with a lot of things, but it also fucking destroys a lot of things too. Yeah. I think at the moment, what's really tough for us, our generation, with being a man, is we're in a position where we don't understand what the full meaning of being a man is anymore. You know, I feel like we have what the Western world is telling us, right? It's like, no, a man is this kind of person, you know. And like with the Western world, it's more like you don't have to do certain things. Yeah. As a man, you know, like it's just a response, like a date, for example, right? This side of the world, you must pay for the girl's date thing. Otherwise, you're not gonna seem like much of a man. And then the West world, they kind of trying to push these things like, why do you want to pay for the date? You know what I mean? Why do you want to pay for the date? I'm an independent woman. I'm gonna pay for the date. And I feel like that happens in so many different areas. Right? Like the other time, I was in a taxi. Right? I was sitting and I had my gym bag and stuff. And then this lady came in. Okay, it's a minibus for those of you guys that don't know what, like the taxi that I'm talking about specifically. Yeah. It's a minibus. So just think of it like a bus. Right? Let's say I was in a taxi for the people in South Africa. Yeah. People not in South Africa, I was in a bus. A little weird, but you'll know it when you see it. So I was in a bus, right, sitting with my gym bag and everything. There were no more seats left. But you obviously know the conductors and shit, they're still gonna let people, the gachis, that's what they call them. They're still gonna let people in. So
that's a bitch ass niggas.
Bruv.
It's like, bro, it's full.
It's full. Stop letting people in. And then now a person comes in. And I'm like, why did you come in? It's full. And now it's a lady, and I'm just like, I can't sit while you're standing because I can also see you struggling and shit. So I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, no, it's all good. I stood up and I was like, nah, you can sit down. She looked at me like, why did you do that? I was like, no. I was like, nah, I can stand, and then you can sit. I was like, why? Why? Do you think I'm weaker than you or something like that? I was like, what?
Why do you make this a thing? I'm just being nice.
I was just like, I thought like I looked like you were getting tired and stuff. Like, oh yeah, just because I look tired, I look weak. That's the problem with you men and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna stand. And she's like, I'm gonna stand. You sit down. I don't need your seat. You sit down. And I was like, this drama?
I don't need it,
brother. I sit down, put my gym bag in, put my headphones in. I was like on my phone.
Bro. I was
just like,
fuck that shit.
What the hell?
What?
And that's the thing that I feel like now we struggle with, right? Because now it's like, I want to help you out, but I don't know if you feel like I'm undermining you, if I'm helping you. And then if I don't stand up, everyone in the taxi is like, oh, look at this young man. You know, they're not going to stand up for someone. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. And then you do it, and then you don't know the type of person that you're dealing with. It's like, why did you do that? You didn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Like, that's the thing. Nowadays, like, you don't even know.
You don't know what you must do. You don't know. Like, you're not a man if you stand up. You're not a man if you sit down.
You see? Like, especially for me, like, let's say I'm going out on a date and shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather carry money for, let's say that's enough for the both of us.
For the both of us,
just in case.
Yeah.
If maybe we're paying, then she's like, nah, don't worry. I'm gonna think. But if I come with that mindset where I expect her to pay, and then she doesn't pay. And I'm like, I only brought
money for me.
She'll
be like, oh, you're a broke nigga, you're one of those guys. This and this and this and this.
I thought you on that, feminist tip.
I thought you'd say,
you said, it's like,
and it's hard to tell. So like for me now, it's like, I don't care who comes into the taxi. I'm sitting. If you want the seat, be like, can I please sit down? I'll stand up. I have no problem with it. I'm more than happy. I'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna stand up for nobody no more, bro. Because I don't know what shit I'm gonna get from someone. Like I don't know what shit I'm gonna get from someone. And the thing is, that situation, I was also tired, but I was like, I can take it though. You know what I mean? Like it's light. As a man in South Africa who's lived up until this age, I've dealt with these things before in the train and all that stuff. I'm used to it. It's okay for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just another day. I could get out of this taxi and still jog. I'll be tired. I'll feel like dying, but I can still do it. You know? You look like you can't even take a couple steps.
And you still want to say, I'm a woman.
I'm a woman.
Strong.
I'm my own accord.
I'm okay with that. It's like, fine. I'm just going to sit. I'm going
to sit. So I'm like, it's getting difficult for us to know what to do. You know? And it's no one is giving us answers. No one is sitting us down and be like, this is what it means to be a man in this society. You know? This is because for some people it was you being a man was being taking control of your woman, telling her what to do, being able to discipline her. You know what I mean? And that's maybe by violence, maybe by that's embarrassment, whatever the case might be. You know?
I don't like that when niggas, like certain niggas, start saying, well, nah, bro. Sometimes you need to slap the bitch.
Bruh?
Like, whoa.
Sorry?
I'm like, that's crazy, bro. I don't know why you think
why do you think that's okay?
That's okay. Like,
why do you think that's okay?
Nah.
Like, why do you think that's okay? And why do you feel so comfortable to say, like, and that's the thing. And they contend with that also on their side because he grew up seeing his father do that. He grew up whatever. And he just, like, it became a theme. And it's like, what is a man? All right? What's going to determine, what am I going to tell my child being a man is? Right? Because I'm going to say being a man is opening the door for a woman. Being a gentleman is opening a door for a woman. Jiggy, why are you opening the door for me?
Like, who said
I can't open. You know what you mean? It's like, thing is, also simultaneously, it's like, you can't explain why you open the door for them. It's like, I was being nice. Like, what about that was nice? You thought I couldn't open it myself? It's like, no, I know you can open it for yourself, but like, I don't know why I opened the door for you. But I thought it would be a nice gesture.
Yeah.
And like, why did you think that would be a nice gesture? Because society said so. And then it's like, society said it's a nice gesture to open the door for me. Right? Why are you just following what society says? Because society is trying to make us feel like we're less than. And then it's like, I don't think that's why. Yeah. But I also don't have, like, I can't back it up. I can't back it up because I don't know why I opened the door for you. I don't know why people open doors for people.
Yeah.
I just know it's a nice thing to do for someone. If someone opens the door for me, I'm like, oh, that's nice. So when someone comes to me and be like, why did you open the door for me? I didn't want you to open the door for me. You think I couldn't? I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Actually, like, why did I open the door for you?
The crazy thing, right? I remember watching this other episode of Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Like, Steve Harvey had this kids, I think 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like, I think in the early 20s, late early 20s, maybe 18, 19, teenagers.
18, 19. It's
right. So now, since they're saying that they're gentlemen, right? He's like, okay, cool. I want to test you guys, right? Yeah. I'm gonna give you pictures. You tell me what's wrong with the pictures. One of the pictures on there was like they're walking like on the pavement and shit.
Yeah.
There's pigeons and shit, right? And then she's like right here.
Okay.
On the left side.
Okay.
That's where the road is. And the guy is on the right side. But he's like holding her and shit like that.
Yeah.
Umbrella, whatever. Because it's raining and shit.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. So now Steve Harvey is like, what's wrong with the picture? Then the boys were like, okay, cool, maybe it's the pigeons. The pigeons is looking under a skirt or something like that.
What did you say?
I'm like, they said like random things.
Swap sides of the road. She's on the side of the road. It's like,
yeah.
Also, how do you explain that? Why do you do that? Well, because if it comes, it will bump me before it bumps you.
Yes. So then basically that was the answer.
That was the answer. Yeah. But now sometimes it's like, why? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's nice, it's considerate, it's self-sacrificial and shit, but like, why?
But I think it's one of those things, traits to be a gentleman is to protect your woman.
To protect not even your woman, right? Because gentleman is not determined by what you do for your woman. It's how you hold and carry yourself and stuff.
Or to protect the female gender.
It's like, oh, you think we need protecting? Like, listen to how crazy that sounds, yeah? Listen how crazy it is. The role of a gentleman is to protect the female gender. Try and tell that you're feminist.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? And like, I also understand, like, I understand a little of where they're coming from. It seems presumptuous to be like, the role of a gentleman is to take care of the female gender. It's like, that sounds ego. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the man, I'm going to protect you.
Because you're weak, you know?
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's hard to just, like, now it's like, we're just trying to figure out how to behave, how to carry ourselves, how to interact with other people. And yeah, man, I don't know, because I still wanna, because I grew up, we grew up when being a gentleman was the way to go.
Yeah, it was like
right?
You know, that's like the thing.
It was the thing. It was the way to go. And it wasn't because of malice. It wasn't because we wanted to control women. It wasn't because of. It was just the nice thing to do. Yeah. It was a kind heart. It was a nice gesture. It felt nice to be you know what I mean? To be a gentleman.
Maybe in the train, it's full, and I see this.
Stand up, hey, sit down.
Yeah, sit down, you know pregnant woman, sit down. Yeah, sit down. Have a child. You know. Fine.
But now we grew up with that. And then we became older, and all of a sudden that's not okay to do anymore.
Yeah.
And we don't really understand why we were doing that before, and we don't understand why we can't do it anymore. And it's like, it feels like I'm being an ass if a pregnant woman is standing in front of me and I'm sitting, right? And then it, like, what do we do? Who's teaching us these things? No one is. No one is teaching us this stuff.
Hey, bro, that shit is tough.
It's tough. And I feel like there are girls that still want to be treated.
Yeah, there are girls.
By gentlemen in a certain way, right? And also, it's becoming difficult for me to be like, to be a certain way and treat a girl a certain way without trying to have a certain conversation. But I don't want to be like, can I open doors for you when I want to?
Yeah.
Can I? You know what I mean? Because I feel like certain
things has to be like not been like,
natural. You know? It doesn't feel natural anymore. Yeah. Because, man, I don't know, bro. Like, somebody needs to tell us what to do. We need an update. We have not updated this game for a very long time. Now we are encountering bugs. Okay, we need an update, a security patch.
Is it still okay to open doors? Or
is it? Do you want us to open doors for you? Right. If not, and if yes, why? If you're saying yes, you want a guy to open doors for you, why? If no, why? And try and give as much of a reason as you can. Because also, like, we have had a lot of people say, like, no, because it's a nice thing to do, and I feel like he's being a kind person. It's like, okay, but what about it is really making him a nice person? Is the person who doesn't open the door for you not a nice person? Is he not considerate? And then, if that's the case, then should men actually just be opening doors for people? Because that's just the considerate thing to do.
Yeah.
And why do the feminists have a problem with it? Exactly.
Bro, the feminist movement is... You know, I don't want to get into that.
Bruh.
But personally, it lost. Like, the main... what's this? How it started and how it's going right now.
How it's going right now.
Total
feels
opposite.
Completely different, yeah.
It's like their main mission back in the day, and right now it's completely off.
It feels like they're different missions completely.
Now they're just pushing an agenda which is not good for everyone. Because now,
let it be known, we're talking about most of the toxic feminists.
Yes.
Right, we're talking about toxic feminists that seem to be the loudest. And
it's always
are the pushing this narrative.
It's always the bitter ones, bro, who are the loudest.
Yeah, and the ones that actually have they're actually fighting for the right things that women should have and all this stuff. It feels like those ones are a little more, not pessimistic, but like passive. You know, they're not as loud and vibrant as, and hence we see a lot more of the toxic feminists than we see of the positive feminists. I don't know.
You know, like negative news due to bad news
travels further than good news.
You know, so yeah, it makes sense.
It's crazy.
Anyways,
all of this to say, we still don't know what being a man is, and we need a bit of guidance.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I think for me, yeah, Like, I do certain things that I just think, like, yeah, this is what a man would do. But I don't know why. You know, I just feel like this is what a man would do, but I don't know why that's the case. You know, I don't know. I don't have the building blocks to explain the building that I built. You know, and it would be nice, and that's something I'm always working on. I'm always trying to figure it out. You know, like why. Yeah.
Like why? Hey, bruh. For me,
It's tough.
I really have like a certain image.
Mm.
You know, because you know how my relationship with a certain someone is not on like good terms.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I just look at that person. I'm like, you know what?
I don't want to be that nigga.
Whatever you did, I'm gonna do the opposite. So it's like,
I feel that.
So it's like, yeah, bro. Because sometimes I'm wondering, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. That's another topic for another time.
Another topic for another day.
Anyways, we're done. Continue on another.
On to the next topic.
Yeah.
Sheesh, my eyes.
Damn.
Even like this, I'm struggling a bit.
Huh?
I said like even like this, I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, these are the fun ones.
Okay.
Surviving adulting 101. How to pretend you have it all together.
How to pretend you have
it all together. And I feel like that's one of the most important things, as funny as it is, about being an adult. Pretending you have it down until you have it down. Fake it until you make it type of vibe.
Fake it until you make it.
Bro, because I feel like most of my, in terms of adulthood successes, have been about me like not asking too many questions. Just being like, okay, you know what? I got this. I don't know how. I'm just going to act like it. You know, and I feel like the way I socially engineer myself, and I kind of manipulate myself into certain things. You know, it's like how to say, I gaslight myself. But like I would like to think in a healthy way, where it's like I want to be able to do something, or I want to be a certain type of man. For example, like we were talking before, it's like I'm gonna start pretending I am that man. Right?
Until I become that man. Okay.
You know? And like I just like, and that's how I slowly do that with a lot of things. If there's a certain task that I want to, if there's something that I want to do, like waking up in the morning at a certain time and doing it, I'm gonna start pretending I am that person that wakes up at that time. You know, I'm gonna wake up at a certain time, look at the time, like, okay, I'm the kind of guy who's gonna get up, brush his teeth. You know, he's gonna look at the mirror and be like, you got this for today. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. You know, like I'm gonna pretend, right? And then I've discovered that over time, that becomes who you are. You know, and I feel like that does work out. And I feel like that's also something you have to do in society. It's like pretend to be a certain type of person. Pretend that you've got it until you've got it, because the truth is nobody knows what they're doing.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
No one knows what they're doing, right? Like no one knows what they're doing.
I remember in like high school, primary school, there's certain things that, like, even though that was not me, just like, you know what, do this, just like, you know, pretend, whatever. Then it's just like kind of worked out in a way.
Eventually, it became you to a certain degree with certain things. It's like, oh, I'm actually this person now.
Because I understand the pretending thing, because at some point, right, you feel like there's a breaking point. Because I also know after high school, nah, bro, I went through some shit. I think it was like, when was it? Age 19.
Yeah.
That year was just like, bruh.
2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
It was like feeling down, and I was kind of confused. I was like, am I depressed? Nah, I can't be depressed.
Another thing, we have no idea what the fuck that is, bro.
So it's like
you might have been.
I might have been. I might have not been. Like, I don't know. But all I know, like, even though back, like, when I went to Plet, there was a point where I was like fucked, because it's like you're feeling. It's almost like you're stuck.
Yeah,
you don't know what's
like
going
you're
on.
moving forward. You know.
It's almost like, okay, cool. I don't know how to move forward. I don't see any way to move forward. But fuck it. If I let this shit win, it might be a problem.
Definitely won't move forward.
I definitely won't move forward. So it's just like, you know what? Okay, cool. Get up tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna ask for transport money. It's time to go like look for work, and you just like trying to pretend like, I got this shit
I
together.
got this shit together, bro.
shit.
Yeah. And
Leaving.
it's similar to like an interview where you're not that confident about it. You have to swallow it. You have to be like, I can do this. I will do this. I'm doing this. It's like, oh, you seem very confident, open to talk. Just like, get the job. And you're like, oh, no.
You're like, fuck. At least I got the job.
At least I got the job. Now I get the money. Now I'm going to improve something else. And I'm going to,
you see?
and yeah.
So it's like even though pretending cannot be like,
it can have negative
yeah,
impact. It can have big negative impact.
It helps with not, like feeding yourself, like not giving yourself to the dark side.
Yeah.
Because, the dark side can consume you, dude. So it's just like having that mentality, saying, okay, cool, I know I'm going through some shit.
Yeah.
But let's be strong enough not to let that
let that control us.
Control us. Come on, we got this. Whatever. Okay, cool. Shit is gonna work out. Get up in the morning, do this and that.
Do it.
And you'll be fine.
Get it done.
No, shit will work out,
eventually, I mean, just like, because another thing is, you get hit by the growth curve, right? Where it's like, it's not all straight up. You just see progress. Sometimes it's a, what do you call that? Graph? Slope graph?
I was gonna say a sine wave or something like that.
Forgot.
It's just like, it's like up and down type shit.
Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? So sometimes it feels like you're going down for a very long time. Feels like you're not making any progress.
Yeah.
But eventually to come back up. Eventually, that's not what I wanted to say, bro. That's not what I wanted to say. But yeah, like you go up and down and you go through the motions of things, but sometimes you get stuck in the low for so long, it feels like you're not making any progress. But sometimes you give up right before you start going up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's the nice thing about pretending sometimes. It's like, pretend you still got it. Just push. As long as you know you're being consistent. You're doing what you need to do. You've tried to do your research. You're doing your best. That's it. If you know you're doing your best to improve the methods and everything that you're doing, and you just keep trying that, there we go. Things work out. But also, you must know that you must do your best if you want something to work out. Sometimes doing 50% or just subpar work, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. If you're going to do it to the best of your abilities where you possibly can.
Hey, bro. That shit is not easy anyways.
It's not.
You have to, pretend like shit is easy.
Pretend like everything's good. Because sometimes also, if you don't pretend, you wallow in your pity and your sorrow, Yeah. You live in it a bit more. Right? So it's like, be careful. It's okay to feel your emotions, to feel sad and stuff.
That's okay.
But don't let it consume you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, feel your pain, cry if you need to cry, but wake up tomorrow and be like,
I got this.
Mission.
Moving on.
Moving on to the next.
It
is what it is. Let's go. It's part of life. Let's go.
Because, bro. Because I know I've been in situations when I'm like, I'm really not feeling this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just, pretend.
Let's just pretend.
Like, I'm this and this and that. And just I made it through, man.
And push that, yeah. And also, when you're pretending, make sure you, more than anything else, you're not trying to manipulate other people around you into that thing. Because now you're going to put pressure on yourself to live up to certain expectations that are not you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So be careful. Yeah. How to pretend you have it all together, sorry. Pretend you have it all together, but don't pretend you're doing things that, or you can. It's like a job interview, for example. Right? You can pretend that you're confident, pretend that you're going to push things, but don't pretend that you can do a skill that you don't have. Adding languages to your CV, I can speak Dutch, I can speak German, and then when the time comes for you to perform, you can't.
That's gonna backfire.
You know what I mean? That's gonna backfire. They're gonna catch up to you. So, yeah, just yeah. It's not easy, but you get it eventually, hopefully. Yeah, man. And if you're struggling with something, hit us up. Hit us up. Maybe it's something that we've gone through before, and we can just give a little bit of advice and keep your head high, and keep pushing. And things are not as easy as they always look from the outside. So, yeah. And I think that sometimes surprises people, hey? Especially when you just left high school.
Mm-hmm.
Life seems a lot easier than it actually is.
Yeah.
And then you get that shock. It's like, oh no, this is actually hard.
Yeah, it's
work.
hard. It's
complicated.
It's
depressed.
It's a lot, bro. Life itself is just like it's a whole lot of emotions, just
Yeah.
like, together.
And
all you have to do is find a way to deal with those emotions and
find the good in the bad.
Yeah.
Once you master that skill, you're good. But yeah, do you have another topic, or should we go on to the next one here?
I'm not sure if I had one.
Yeah.
Let me check actually.
Once again, guys, please subscribe to Chums Unscripted if you haven't already. Oh yeah, I don't know if they can see the mic, so if they can see me in my mouth, yeah. But like, please subscribe to Chums Unscripted. Like the video if you haven't already. Share, ring the notification bell. We appreciate it. We love you guys. We have 18 subscribers now. We're doing. I see you only have 2. I can see you only have 2 there. That's all good. But yeah, on to the next, guys. Epic fails, embarrassing moments from our teenage years.
Embarrassing moments
from our teenage years, bro. What is an embarrassing moment from a teenage years that you're like, shit?
Fuck. I'm trying to think.
Teenage
oh yeah,
years.
I think there's an embarrassing moment for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did he do that?
Mm.
Because at church, right? What's this? So now I was basically forced, right?
Yeah.
To be in front of the church with the choir and everything and sing. So now we're singing and shit. So now one of the ladies was like, okay, cool. Because there's like there was like a part in the song where it's like the keyboard guy just like going at it. Just like solo type shit.
Keyboard solo, yeah.
Just like
people
everyone just like, just dancing and everything.
Yeah.
Me, I have 2 left feet. I can't dance to save my life. He knows this. I don't dance. That's why I don't like clubbing, because I'm going to be there and just going to stand because I'm not comfortable.
Cuz just do this.
Even at some point I will get tired of that shit and I'm just like, fuck it, I want to leave. That's why I don't do clubs. I'm just like, that's not me. That's not my vibe.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, they're trying to move and shit like that. She's like, come dance to like on the main stage and shit like that.
Oh.
And I'm like,
no.
Right? I'm like, no. So I'm now trying to say no. But this is in front of people because you're in front. Right? Everyone is watching you.
It's too late now.
So now she literally grabbed my arm and pushed me to the thingy.
Ooh.
By the shit I did there, the way I moved. Until now I'm like, fuck. What was I moving?
Until this day.
Until this day, I felt so embarrassed, bro. After we finished singing, going to our seats, I went straight to the toilet and just said, fuck.
Looked at the mirror like, who am I?
Like, why did you have to do... Oh, man.
Like, who are you?
I was so pissed, man. Because it's just like... I don't... certain things that... I just don't want to do. I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's just not me. Please don't put me in that situation where I have to do something that I'm not comfortable with. Like I can pretend to be confident, but I can't pretend how to know how to dance. No, I can't do that.
I can't pretend I have the skill sets to do what you want me to do.
I can't, because I don't.
Because I don't have them. Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, pretend that you in Step Up. Fuck no.
Yo, brother.
Like, no.
Jeez.
Oh my god, I was so pissed, embarrassed. Even, oh my god. And I could tell that some people would look at me. They could tell that as I made eye contact with other people. The way they were looking at me, they're like, shame, bro. They're like, shame.
Nah, TK. I would have gone to the bathroom and not left.
Oh my
until
god.
church ended. Jeez, bro.
Fuck, bro.
That's tragic.
fuck.
That eye contact and then they look away.
After that, I just wanted to go home, bro. And you know how black people after church,
Yeah, they
still
talk
come,
and things. And that look. Nah.
Fuck, man.
Nah, that's mad, bro. Like, you know when you make eye contact, you know you're doing your awkward dance, yeah, you're trying to, you make eye contact with someone looks at you, looks away.
Looks at the ceiling and shit, clapping. You're like, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm
like,
sorry.
Just see one tear. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, bro. I was so pissed.
It's tragic. Nah, that's a crime. That's a crime.
Fucking nah, that's too much, bro.
It's crazy. I think for me, like, some of the most embarrassing moments for me as a teenager is like high school. I was singing. Yeah, I was cleaning the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
I was singing, brother. You know I can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was singing, brother. And the thing is, I have a very reserved persona at school in certain environments where, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I was singing, and then the door opened. I didn't know it would open, and I was cleaning and shit.
Mm.
Right? And then I turned around, and then my homeroom teacher was just standing there looking at me with the eyebrows raised.
Mm.
And we just, like, we stood there and we looked at each other. I was like, fuck.
You're like, ish.
Just like,
yeah. So, how's you good today?
she like continue. I was like, please leave. I didn't say it, but I was just thinking.
She's like, continue to shit. You're like, bitch.
Leave.
Like, leave.
Get out, brother. I feel like you just saw me naked.
Like,
Yo, bro, and I was singing my heart out, bro. I think it was Adele or something. Oh, the glory days, never mind how far.
Oh my god.
Obviously not that loud, but I like someone like you.
Niggas physics.
She just looked at me. I was like, continue. Like, no, and then she just left. I like you've ruined my childhood. You've ruined high school for me now. Cause you're my homeroom teacher, so like I see you every day for a good amount of time. Yeah, I was just like, nah.
Oh, that reminds me of another one. And when I was getting like circumcised and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So now I went to the not going to the thingy.
Yeah.
I went to the clinic and shit like that.
Yeah.
So now I'm there, bro. It's cold.
Yeah.
So now I'm there.
Oh
right?
no.
So now. So now it's like, okay, cool, get inside. Now I'm like waiting, like outside the waiting room. Bro, I see this kid, boy, go in with his moms and shit. I'm like, nah, this nigga's 7, boy. I hear him screaming and shit. I'm like, what's going on? The fuck inside?
God.
I'm like, nah, he's a kid. Comes back, he's like, you know, tough and shit like that. I'm like, oh, nah, if this nigga is screaming like that, nah, I can't let this nigga, like, you know, I'm older.
I'm older. I can fold.
Yeah. So I get inside, bro. I see this nurse and everything, you know, the chubby shit, you know. She's like, just sit there. Like, cool. She repairs the shit. She's like, stand up, like take off your pants. I'm like, damn. Like, first of all, I don't even let my mama talk to me like that.
I'm like, man, I don't like how you spoke to me, but
I'm like, damn. She's like, take off your pants. I'm like, okay, cool. Take my pants, like, no, everything. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with that, but I see how it is.
I
was like, take it off. But I felt so embarrassed. And I was like, okay,
violated.
And I'm like, just like looks at me, and I'm like, I don't know what to say because it's just awkward and shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's winter. It's cold. It's like, okay, cool. You said nothing, bro. Just like lay down, did a thingy. I'm like, yo, you're not gentle. Hey, I'm like, bruh. Next thing I'm seeing needles. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's that going? Yeah, pain.
She's probably seen enough dicks, bro. She's tired now.
Yeah, I guess so.
She's tired. She's just like, this is just another day for me, right? This is just another day, innit?
Bruh.
That reminds me of this other time, yeah. I was going, like, you know when you get the stitches and stuff, they're going to check them. Problem is, yeah, like, I don't know why, but I was hard. Like, I was getting hard. And the problem is, when you have the stitches and you're getting hard and like
It's painful,
you're
bro.
feeling, you know what I mean?
It's
So
painful.
I was there.
During that time,
right?
I avoided a lot of shit,
Bruh. You have to. You have to, bro. You don't want to see nah.
Nah.
So like I went to the clinic and then she was gonna check my stitches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in, right? And then she's like, "I'll pull down your pants," and I was like, "Okay, cool. Fuck it. Do what you need to do." The thing is, like, I feel myself getting hard.
Mm.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. Now just like, okay, cool.
I'm like, no, you're not gonna
Rainbows.
notice. You're not gonna notice. You're not gonna notice. She's not gonna notice. It's still early stages of the hard on. So early stages, and then she did this other thing where she grabbed it and then squeezed the tip. And then like to make it go down, right? I was just like,
It's like it's painful but good at the same time.
bruh, like apparently that's how you I don't know what, but like you lose blood to the bone, and like you just become flaccid. And then like I couldn't look at it, bro. I was just looking up the whole time. She's like, okay, now we're done. So I'm thinking, she's like, no, it's fine. There's one more stitch left. And I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done, bro. It's just like,
Yeah, did I tell you about when I went for a checkup after like the 3 days and shit? What happened?
No, what happened?
Cause
Was it a nigga?
No, it wasn't a nigga. Like all of them, at least for females.
Oh yeah.
But at some point, I was like contemplating, am I okay with a nigga doing it? But the one who actually did the chopping off was like a nigga.
Is it? Yeah.
But to handle the stitches was all females. So I was like,
I feel like it might feel like it's slightly better for a nigga to do it because it's just like he knows nigga things, isn't it? So it's like
when certain things happen, you're like, he's a nigga.
He's like, same size. It's like, same size.
He's like, what the fuck? Then on the day, right, I'm like, okay, cool. I should be there at 7. I woke up like past 7, bro. And I'm like, fuck. I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me buy, something at the shop. Bought biscuits and chips. Ate that while going to, to the appointment and shit. So when I got there, it's full, bro. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. I want to sit down.
Yeah.
Couldn't find a seat. I literally stood next to this other guy for a while. And then...
Maternal's clinic, right?
Yeah. For a while. Then after that, don't remember anything. Blacked out. Woke up, bruh. Like this other doctor is picking me up and this other guy. I'm like confused. I see blood on the floor on the towels and shit. I'm like, oh shit, there's a crack. Then blacked
This nigga
out.
said there's a crack.
Then blacked
This nigga
out.
said there's a crack. Okay, cool, brother.
I blacked out. Woke up. Now I have a drip. I'm laying on the bed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Shit.
They're just like talking to me like, yo, you fainted and shit like that. Whatever. Did I have anything to eat? I'm like, oh yeah, no, I had this and this. Whatever. I was like, okay, cool. It's like, okay, cool. They're looking at your sugar levels. It looks like you're okay, but we don't understand why you fainted. And I'm like, nah, it's light.
Because I'm a bitch.
It's light. It happens from time to time. It's just like, okay,
I hear you.
Okay,
it happens from time to time. It's crazy. I've never fainted.
Yeah. So now that when the crack thing, I realized I was like my forehead and shit like that.
Oh,
I,
shit.
And shit.
Oh, I thought you... Okay, cool. I thought like your dick made a crack on the towels.
No, I
big
felt
man?
like head first, bro. Like face
I was gonna be like, you're lying to yourself this time, right? All your life you're lying to yourself, bro.
So
In a way. Shit.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So now since I fainted,
Yeah.
I ended up becoming the first because all they had to do was take off the bandage and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Right, so
Did they do that already?
Hmm?
When you woke up there, they done that already?
No, they're only going to do it when I was awake.
Oh,
So the nurse came,
sorry.
closed the curtain. Bruh, she was not gentle, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? It's still painful. She's like,
Ah!
in my mind, I'm like, bruh, don't cry, bro. Don't cry.
I already look like a bitch.
What the fuck?
I already fainted for nothing. No reason. I already had no reason to faint, but now I'm gonna cry.
Like, I don't even know her. I'm so pissed, bro. Like, what the fuck? What did I do to you, girl? Fuck, so aggressive, bro.
Damn, bro. You reminded her of her ex. That's crazy to me, bro.
That's insane, bro.
That's crazy.
I was like, nah, that's insane.
Okay, this is a bit much, isn't it?
I mean, are we on now?
I'm checking that now, actually. Oh, topics, or I'm checking the time quickly.
You check the time quickly.
I'd say It's been 1 hour 40 minutes, just about. So I think we have another 13 minutes, 15. Let's close it up. Let's close it up. One more topic, and then we're charging it. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, this boy shit. I mean, yeah.
Hey, bro, it's tough, dog.
I mean, at least we go through that once. You know, it's
Oh yeah.
It's not like the other gender, you know.
Ooh, hilarious kitchen disasters. Yeah.
Hilarious kitchen disasters.
I have a couple.
Yeah.
I have. There's one with me and Courage, yeah? When we were younger. Still staying in Gossip Park and stuff. So we're playing, I think, in GTA 3 when it was still a thing. We're playing that, and then we lost track of time. And we're still awake until, like, I think 1 in the morning or something like that. Problem is we got hungry. And we're just like, yo, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And I'm like, okay, no, it's all good. You know what, yeah? We've never done anything like this before. Never cooked, never nothing. That time was probably like early primary school, like grade 6, 5 maybe? 5 maybe. Maybe princess age or younger. We're like, you know what? No, we're hungry. We need to sort something out. We're looking for things, you know. And then I saw muffin mix. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I've seen them do this. It doesn't look that hard. It doesn't look that hard.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, okay, cool. I don't know what the fuck we did, bro. We just like it was a mess. We just like threw shit in there, like sugar and all that food coloring. Our muffins came out like, was it green?
What the fuck?
Muffins came out green or blue or something, brother. Or a mix between the two colors.
Yeah.
Because like we just hoid different. We threw food coloring in there like it was flavor. Cause it smells like it. Like vanilla essence and all that. Like it smells nice, looks green. Oh, yo, bro, like.
I guess you guys didn't eat that shit, huh?
Bro, we tried to eat it in 2, like, the fuck, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us when they wake up tomorrow morning, bro. We're like, yeah, they're gonna wake up, we're gonna have muffins for them. We're like, nah, they're gonna kill us. Like, I don't know what we just did, but I don't think this is healthy for human consumption.
Oh my god.
And then, like, the middle was still, like, it wasn't fully properly baked and stuff. It was just like, yo, bro. The kitchen was a mess.
Oh my god, I can imagine, dude.
Kitchen was a mess. Food mix, the muffin mix, sorry. The fucking equipment that we used, the mixer, all of that was everywhere, bruv. And like our shirts were a mess and our hands were a mess, and it's just like, you know, when you commit to something and in the middle you're like, why did I do this? But like it's too late. You can't turn back now, so you have to kill it.
You just have to continue and just like hope for the best.
Hope for the best, bro. It's like I was too lazy for this, but I committed now, so I have to do it. Green fucking muffins, bro.
For me, it has been like, what's this? It's mainly, let's say maybe like rice.
Yeah.
I sometimes forget about that shit to a point where the shit is black. Right. I'm like, fuck, I'll be so pissed, bro. There's like this, small
it's
thing
crazy.
that happened.
Yeah.
Especially with the pan. I'm like, okay, cool, made soup, trying to move. Next thing, falls. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, fuck all that meat.
Bruh.
Like, shit. But one thing that I did, which was like, okay, cool, this would have went wrong and would have burned down the house.
Right? Shit, burnt down the house is crazy, yeah?
Right, because it was like me and Wayne, right?
Yeah.
So now it was like in the morning. Like, okay, cool. Now I'm trying to make eggs before we go to church and shit. So now it's like, it's only us two. That was like back in plate.
Yeah.
Right, switch on the stove, put in the oil, and now I'm trying to make my eggs. Low shitting. And I'm like, flap, I wanted to eat something before we go. Like, you know what? It's just bread, butter, whatever, and buy. Cool.
Okay.
We like go to church. Okay, cool. Doing our thing. When it's like, dude, I just realized something. Did you switch off the stove when
Where were you when you realized that?
Huh?
Where were you guys when you realized that?
Like
we're still at home.
No, we're at church. We already went.
You were at church?
Yes.
You realizing that you might have not switched off the stove at church?
At church, bro. We like, and I'm like, did I switch off the stove? I didn't switch off the stove. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what time is it? He's like, okay, cool. Church is ending at this time. So that means we only get there like after an hour or so when most electricity already came back.
Okay.
Like, okay, cool. Bruh, when we got home, bro, as soon as you get into the yard and you look at the house, you see smoke coming out and shit, and you can just smell it. Just like, fuck, okay, cool. Open the door, it's steam, bro, like smoke shit.
Fuck.
Now it's like to a point where, like, because it's like, it's a double story, right?
Yeah.
You go upstairs, it's stinks.
When was this?
Hmm?
When was this?
Now it's like a while back when I was still living in Plettenberg.
That's recent, brother. I thought you were talking about like young church days.
Nah, bro.
Plettenberg things.
Yeah, Plettenberg. And I'm like, fuck. Luckily, his mom wasn't around.
Yeah, because you guys have got to get an ass whooping for
literally,
days.
I think we
I'd have taken it.
Windows and like curtains open for like 3 or 4 days because the smoke, like the smell couldn't come out. Was so bad.
Oh, where was she?
Huh?
Was she not home for those 3 days?
Nah, she was like holiday.
Oh, lucky you niggas.
No, so it does like.
No one will ever know.
So I'm like, okay, cool. When she came back, she's like, the walls seem kind of brownish, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
It's in your head, it's in your head.
Because we tried.
You've been seeing them white walls from.
Yeah. We tried to clean them, but it's just like, nah. Since then, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure, be responsible, guys. Always switch off the stove.
I think they know that.
I didn't know that at the time. I kind of forgot.
You kind of forget. Shit.
It was crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
So I was like,
damn. That's actually crazy.
So it was like, bro, I think the smell was so bad, bro. Like burnt oil and shit.
You like it now and call the fire brigade for you guys. She was gonna find out then. Like, okay, call your mother. Where's your mother? Call my.
Bruh, because and the neighborhood, they talk, bruh.
Ah, shit.
They talk. They'll come, like, literally when she gets there and she's like greeting the neighbors. Like, yeah, how you doing? How's the holiday? Oh, yeah, I didn't know you guys called the fire brigade. You're like, what?
Are your kids okay?
Are your
There's
kids
a fire brigade here. There's a fire. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. We were going to have it, bro.
Yo. Nah, you should have killed you guys.
Yeah, it did. Luckily, the house didn't burn down.
Yeah.
Those type of things. So.
Yeah, that was fortunate. Bro, you should have left church immediately. As soon as you died, you should have left church immediately. I don't know what you're still doing at church, bro. Praising who?
We're praising the Lord, hoping that He answers our prayers.
Just go home.
Don't burn the house down, my nigga.
God. That's crazy for me, bro. Like, if I'm at a church, I was like, maybe I didn't switch off the stove. Are you serious? And then you're just like, so this was you and Wayne. Like, did you switch off the stove? Like, no, I don't think I switched off the stove. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, let's charge it.
It's charging it. It's just gonna continue on in the day. It's crazy to me, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's crazy.
It is what it is.
It's crazy. Shit.
Nah, dude.
The story is in it. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm fucking exhausted though. Oh, okay.
We slept late anyways.
Yeah, we did.
Slept late.
4. After 4.
Yeah.
In the morning.
We did a lot, so just like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll chilling and things, innit? But yeah, I think that's...
Trying to energize myself.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be us. Actually, recommendations, yeah?
Recommendations.
Let's go.
Again.
I have a book recommendation, so I'll start off things.
How I was reincarnated as a sword.
Is that really something you want to recommend to people? Look at them in their eyes and tell them that you want them to watch this anime.
What? Wait, you don't like it?
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
The thing is,
how I got reincarnated as a sword. Oh, I read it.
Yeah, I read the manga.
Okay.
And I also watched the thingy, but I think the manga is better and shit.
What are you recommending to them though?
The manga.
Okay, cool. Now
check out the manga. The manga is pretty dope. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's isekai. They're just trying to, literally, they make
everything. How I got
everything
reincarnated as a pen is gonna come out.
Right, literally. I got reincarnated as a vending machine. That's another one that came out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I watched the whole 12 episodes, and I'm like, damn, this shit is a waste of time. But
he's a vending machine, bro. What you want him to do? He can't go anywhere.
Bro, they couldn't even speak, bro. All he could do to communicate, bro, just like damn. And then they always get waifus, bro. flipping waifus, and this girl is like super, like she's cute and all. It's like, oh, you know what?
She's somehow slightly in love with the vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would literally get embarrassed of kissing the vending machine and shit like that.
Why are you kissing a vending machine?
No,
oh my
dude,
god,
you need
no,
to watch
bro.
the
Nah,
thing,
nah.
It was no, it's not like that, but
nah,
like,
but still, bro, like,
nah, bro.
y'all need to stop in it.
Isekai shit, nah, bro. Come on, guys.
It's hit or miss, honestly speaking.
It's hit or miss, bro.
The anime is almost probably gonna be whack as hell, but the manga might be funny-ish. But okay. So he said how God reincarnated as a sword. Is the manga recommendation. My book recommendation for you guys is Atomic Habits. Did I not give them out?
No, you didn't.
Cool.
We had a conversation about that.
Separately, yeah.
Separately.
So Atomic Habits. I'm also gonna bring it up to the screen. You guys will see it. Anime recommendation. Hinamatsuru. Yeah.
It's legendary, actually.
It's fucking hilarious.
It has to be top 5 comedy.
Comedicons?
Comedy. Anime.
I think definitely.
That shit is funny, bro.
It's hilarious. It's one of the funniest ones.
It's one of those things where it's just like, I wish there was a season 2.
Yeah, and they like executed it as well as they did the season 1. Because I still want to know what is going on there with the Kung Fu girl.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't want to give you guys
there's a lot of
spoilers
questions with the blonde girl as well. Himatsuru herself as well. It's just like, what the fuck? And the Yakuza nigga as well. It's a lot of questions, bro. I think it was just a vibe, bro.
It was an experience.
Nice
Appreciated
experience.
it. Yeah, but otherwise, guys, I think that's been our recommendations.
See, that's the thing. Every time when I make anime recommendations, like, I'm blank. Then something like Himatsuru comes out. I'm like, I watched that. I don't know why I didn't recommend
Didn't
that.
think about it.
Yeah.
There's so many, bro. But like, we just
that's the thing.
spur of the moment type of vibe. Mob. Another one. But anyways, we'll tell you guys next time for that one. And then after this, we still have we're gonna record something else for you guys now. Maybe something shorter, 20 minutes, something speaking about something specific, or maybe our intro. Anyways. We've been Chums Unscripted.
Yes.
Thank you for staying with us. I hope we were able to make your day.
Yeah.
Maybe make you laugh, maybe once or twice. If we made you laugh 5 times, please like. If we made you laugh 10 times and you're counting.
I mean, also, if you can you guys also recommend, type of topics that
we're struggling here, bro. We're
struggling at the moment.
Yeah, because we want to talk about things that are only interesting to us. We want to know what our audience likes as well.
We're trying to trying to gather different people to join the community, and man.
Join the Chums Unscripted. Become chums with us, yeah? Chomam.
I mean, even if maybe you tell us something and we need to do research on,
we'll do it.
That would be okay.
I'll enjoy that. Yeah, I'll enjoy that.
At the same time, you're helping us, broaden our horizons.
And stuff. Yeah.
So that'll be dope.
Wisely said by my main TK over here. But otherwise, that's gonna be it. Ring that notification bell.
Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.
Always look to the skies.
Oh my god.
Alright, cool. That's it.